What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and we're back at it again. We are back at it again. I'm here to bring you the Disney report. Now, as the title of the video suggests, basically, Disney doesn't teach morals anymore. Okay, it's been, for the last, 20, 30 years, it's been a company that was, a very American, symbolic company, and it was great. Disney has brought a lot of great movies, a lot of great cartoons, the Disney Channel, and for the most part, Disney has always been a company that's told stories that teach good morals. But now, the tables have really turned. So before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you're into any of that stuff, then make sure to subscribe, guys. Now on with the show. Okay. So we're gonna go over like the latest, all the Disney bullcrap that's been happening, right? So let's start with the subscriber count. Let's start with the subscriber count because this really shows what's really going on. So Disney has about almost the same amount of subscribers that Netflix has, right? So Netflix has about I think over 200 million subscribers worldwide. Maybe a little more than that by this point, and Disney has about a little less, maybe like 150 million, almost 200 million subscribers, right? Something like that, right? But recently, if we go to Variety.com, Disney drops 2.4 million subscribers in the first loss. Bob Iger heralds significant transformation underway, right? So I like how they tried to kind of tell you what they're gonna do because they just lost 2.5 million subscribers. They say, but don't worry, we've lost a lot of subscribers. But yeah, guys, don't worry. We're gonna change the company. They're not.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
They're not gonna change anything. They're gonna keep doing what they're doing. They're gonna keep ruining intellectual properties. It's not gonna change. Because take a look at all the losses from last year. You think they would have learned from that? Or I think they would have learned from that, but still, no. They're not really going to change their plan. They're just going to keep doing what they're doing. And there's going to be more people opting out of Disney, whether it's investors, viewers, I would say even maybe some actors, people that work there, and they're going to go and transition into something else. Right? So, and I would say they lost 2.4 million subscribers, and they're probably going to lose more by the end of the year. It's probably going to reach, I'm just guessing, and I'm just looking at everything that's happened. I say it's probably going to reach maybe 3-4 million subscribers lost, right? But more importantly, it says, so they're planning on buying more of Hulu, but then the Walt Disney Company may begin selling movies, shows to other companies. So in other words, they're going to go back to selling licenses. So the streaming licenses and for other companies to play those shows, those TV shows and movies on their platform. So what's really funny is that I'm betting that we're gonna start seeing more Disney. If this is true, then we're gonna start seeing more of this Disney stuff on Tubi. And remember what I said before. Tubi is owned by Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox, which is the company that Disney bought all those intellectual properties from. So Disney is going to start reselling streaming rights back to Fox.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Jesus, what This is like the worst business tactics ever. These business tactics are just really bad, man. They don't know what the heck they're doing. It's just more losses and more losses and more losses and more bad decisions. If you understand the world of business, it's just they're basically feeding Fox. They're basically spoon feeding Fox, and Rupert Murdoch is just cashing in and just laying back, man. And what else do we have? We have here on Yahoo Finance, it says Disney to lay off 7,000 workers, cut 5.5 billion worth of costs in latest reshuffle. And I guess this is all part of all the tech layoffs, right? The tech industry layoffs. They're laying off 7,000 workers, and most likely these are 7,000 people that they don't need. I mean, you guys probably already seen a day in the life of a Twitter employee, a day in the life of a Facebook employee, a day in the life of somebody that works at Google, right?
Welcome to a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office, badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the perch. Then I had a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting, got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looks. Oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed.
So these are the types of people that they're gonna lay off first, right? Just people that are just not essential to the company. That if you're not a programmer, if you're not a coder, then if you're like working in an office, just going to like these silly meetings, then you're probably gonna get fired, right? Layoff. And of course, since this all comes with all the subscribers they lost and the money that they lost last year. I'll get to that in a moment. On top of that, Jesus Christ. On top of, I mean, it keeps going. It keeps going and going and going and going with Disney. I mean, it's just crazy, man. But anyways, so here on Fox 13 News, it says DeSantis vows to have Disney pay its fair share of taxes. There's a new sheriff in town, right? So basically, Disney had, tax privileges in Florida, and now they're losing it because of what happened, because of what happened last year with all the things that happened in Florida, the whole Florida shebang. I'm not gonna get into that. It's a little too political. This is not a political channel, so yeah. So Disney is gonna lose, tax benefits that they had in Florida. It's all their fault, completely all their fault. And then, if we go to DisneyFanatic.com, it says final numbers are in. Disney lost $120 billion last year in 2022 because of all the crappy content that they put out. $120 billion loss, right? $120 billion loss from Disney. So, subscribers losing money, losing benefits. I mean, Bob Iger and Bob Chapek. You know what I think the problem is? I think one of the main problems is that Disney needs to stop hiring people with the name Bob. Oh my God. They need to stop hiring people that with the name Bob. I think Bob, it's like the next Bob that they hire is probably gonna make things worse.
13 is an unlucky number. If 13 is unlucky, then so should the letter BB, because B looks like a scrunched together 13. Hello, what is your name? Bob. Get the hell away.
Okay, let's keep going. And then, if we go here, sportskida.com, it says Disney Plus Star Wars leans towards exploring Luke Skywalker's rainbow identity. You guys already know what that means. So, Star Wars has been on since the 70s, right? Star Wars has been on since the 70s, and all of a sudden, Luke Skywalker's is going to be, yeah, you know what, right here. I don't want to say it, but right there. Rainbow. You guys already know what that means. And finally, this is one of the reasons why I say Disney has no morals, is they no longer teach morals anymore, and Disney basically, they're collapsing. They're collapsing because they no longer endorse the American culture that they once did, right? So if you go to the New York Post, it says, critics slam Disney for anti-white episode of the Proud Family reboot. So the Proud Family is actually a very, it's an old Disney cartoon from the 2000s about a black family, right? And if you guys, basically they made an episode. This is supposed to be a kid show, by the way. It's supposed to be a kid show, and they made an episode about like the whole black history and reparations and all that stuff. I don't want to go into that. It's political, but it's in other words, they're not entertaining kids. They're just bringing them into the whole political thing, right? So it's a disaster. It's a total disaster, and it's just some last few words I have here. Last few words. We need to just let it go. We need to let it go. I don't really watch Disney anymore. I haven't, like, the last few Marvel movies or Pixar movies that came out last year, I did not watch it. I haven't watched. I mean, The Mandalorian season 3 is gonna come out this year, 2023, and I do not care. I've lost interest in Star Wars. I've lost interest in Marvel. I've lost interest in like upcoming Disney movies. The only thing related to Disney that I am kind of interested in, that I still am willing to invest in, is Kingdom Hearts. But the reason why that hasn't been ruined is because Square Enix is in charge of that. So I'm just putting that out there. Disney, they no longer teach morals. They no longer make cartoons to teach good morals to kids. They're just pushing all these crazy agendas, and it's not worth it anymore. So the magic is gone, guys. I mean, I've been saying it for like a whole year now, but the magic is gone. It's not worth it. And goodbye. This is it, man. I don't subscribe to Disney. You know what? You know what's funny? Disney bought the rights to Tokyo Revengers season 2. So you can only watch Tokyo Revengers on Disney Plus. And guess what? I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it. I refuse to watch Tokyo Revengers on Disney Plus until it comes out to Crunchyroll. I'm not gonna watch it on Disney Plus. I don't care. And yeah, it's like I'm onto it. You know, I know all their tactics. I know what they're planning. I know what they're trying to do with anime, by the way. And when Disney starts, you know, making anime on their platform, I'm not watching it either. Okay, I don't care. It's over. Okay, we need to look at ourselves in the mirror and tell ourselves it's over. Like, the magic is over. They're not doing anything good anymore, man. So this is it. Whatever your thoughts are, comment below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy Animatrix. Thank you for watching and listening. Godspeed.